Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and you're going to hear a little humming going on outside because it is pressure washing. My mother used to say pressure washing season in Florida. And that's when everything is green, but not in a good way. It's green because of mold and pollen and just all the things. So we have been pressure washing for the last couple of days, and it'll probably take a few more days before we get everything done. Did you see my picture that I posted as for the materials? I have no words today. The materials that I'm using for this project. We are going to make a Be Kind little sign. I got this at Dollar Tree. And it's got like a little paper thing on the top, but we're going to paint over this. It's cute and all, but we can do so much better with this. Now, if you don't have something like this, but you do have the wood rounds, go ahead and paint one of those. I'm going to start by painting this one white. And look at this, everyone. Is that not cute? I don't remember where I got this. I think it was Michael's, but I'm not sure. But it's a little wooden bee, and I'm going to try to paint him up. Let's hope for the best. And he is going to go right on top with our kind. So it's going to be kind. And if you can hang this outside if you treat it with something. But I think I'm going to keep mine in the house. I really like this idea. And I think we all need to be a little bit more kind because there's so much others stuff. Yeah, I'm brilliant today with words. Brilliant. Okay, I have chalk paint and I have the white apple barrel paint. I'm going to try it with the chalk. We'll see how it goes. I brought a number of different colors out here for my bee, but I just want my background white. So let's start with that, and I need a foam brush. We'll see. And some cheaters. I need some cheaters. You like my shirt? It's a Happy Easter shirt. I'm going to be designing more spring and Easter holiday shirts, but right now this one's available on Inspire Me Fabulous. Let's see how, oh wow, that cover's really nice. Look at that. All right, let's do this. And I have a little fan also that we can put on to dry it a little faster. Wow, this stuff is great. I bought it at Walmart. They have the whole line of the Waverly chalk paint now. And they have it in the great big bottles, and I didn't know if I was going to like it, so I bought a smaller bottle, but I do like this. I think I might go for the bigger bottle. And you notice I'm using it right out of the bottle. Normally I pour my paint onto my paper plate, but I'm going to use that for all of my bee colors. And I don't really want to mix these up. All right. So my daughter was here. She's come and gone already. She's engaged. So we took some engagement photos at the beach, and I don't know if you have seen that on my site, but they're so darn cute. Let me tell you. It was so nice to have, both of them came, her and her fiance, and it was so nice to have them both here. Oof. But I'm sure that they were just as excited to get back home. They have a dog and 2 cats, and I know they were both missing them a lot. And I know when my husband and I go away, Carl, we miss Carl quite a bit. All right, you know what? This might need another coat. No might about it. It definitely needs another coat. So I have a little fan over here. I'm just going to let that dry. And hopefully we can do another coat on that before we get our bee done. If not, I painted another wood round, but it, I already got paint all over me. I need to, it's just with white paint. So it's not too bad, but it's kind of lumpy in spots. I don't know if you can see all that. So we'll try, hopefully get this dry before we can do the next one, or before we get the bee done. Move my fan over there. I'm going to plug my glue gun in, maybe, if I can find the plug, before I get started too much. Because I always forget to plug it in, and then we have to sit around and wait for glue to heat up. Okay. He came with a little tie at the top that was stapled. Hey there, can you see that better? He came with a little tie that was stapled, so I took the staples out and it made a little marks. Probably can cover that up with paint, but I think I'm going to paint the other side. We are doing a be kind. My mouth doesn't want to work today. Be kind sign. And I think I'm going to hang it up in the house. I was going to have it outside on the porch, on the front porch, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, these are the different colors I have chosen. I got a coffee latte. I think I'm going to do his body more in dark browns instead of black, because if you really look at bees, they're not really black and yellow so much as they are brown and yellow. So, all right. So I'll try different shades. Try not to get it all over my new shirt. Can't promise nothing, because I know how I paint. Okay, and I am going to put a little black out there. I might draw some lines on my bee with my black Sharpie. Okay, I have some gray for the wings. We'll see. All my paints are so many different thicknesses. The black is runny and the gray is really solid. You might have to mix them with some paint, with some water. Wow. This one's not mixed up at all. Hi, Carl. You want to paint? Want to paint a bee? Oh, maybe this one's not going to work at all. Let me tap it. Tap, tap, tap. Nope. All right. I gave you 3 chances, and you're out of here. There we go. That's more of a lemony yellow. This one is King's Gold. I do use this one quite a bit for different projects. I like the quality of the color. It's more of a richer yellow. And it goes well with oranges also. Okay. So here's my little palette. My different colors. I'm going to use, I'm going to move this even further out of the way. I am going to use probably, I have a size 6 round and a 4 round. Well, 2 size 6s, and then that's my 4. I like them because they have a tip on them, so I can outline with what I need. I can't see nothing without these. Okay. I am going to start, and see the little holes where the yellow should be? I think after I glue him down, I'm going to paint the background of my wood round, the yellow, so it kind of pops up through there. Carl knows Daddy's outside pressure washing, so he wants to be a part of that. Let's take a little water and a paper towel because I'm a mess. What do you want? You don't even know. You don't even know, Carl. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to get this so you guys can all see it. There we go. You are awful needy today. You want to go outside? You do. All right, hold on. Why didn't you tell me this about 5 minutes ago? All right. Go on. I think what he wants to do is try to find Daddy. Okay, so I have started off with my coffee latte. And really, this is so do however you want kind of thing. So I kind of have some idea in my head, but you know how that goes. All right. So Easter's coming. Before that, should I say spring is coming. I'm so excited. What is it, Tuesday or Monday? It's actually here, which cracks me up because it used to be when I lived in Ohio, the first day of spring was when we always got snow. It's like, no. But then that was like the last snow of the season, and then we got the beautiful spring weather, or for the most part, rainy weather. Okay, so he looks just kind of blah right there, but I'm going to outline him in a little bit different colors. So hopefully, and my problem when I paint something like this is I try to get it to look real. And you can't do that. It's a wood round, you know, it's not like it is an actual oil painting by the experts. I think if I just do a base, and I'm trying to go around where I think his wings should attach, because I really don't want to paint wings over the top if it's not a color that's going to really pop. And the gray is what I decided to use for the wings, just because I want them to look as transparent, see-through, whatever, as I can. I'm going to add a little water to this. And I'm going to feather it in on the sides here so it looks like the wings are going to attach right there. And you know, you could do this any way you want. If you wanted to just paint the whole thing hot pink and put polka dots all over it, why not? It's your bee. And I think that would even be, that would be cute. Especially like in a little nurse or kiddo's nursery. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. Hot pink might make the decision. But see how I did that so it looks like the wings are going to attach right there? Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so do his little bee body here. And I'm going to not paint where I want it to be yellow. I can't wait till we get all of the pressure washing done. It's just, it's so gratifying to pressure wash because you just do a swipe and it's clean already, and that's really cool, but it takes a lot of swipes to get a whole thing done. And after a while, your neck hurts, your back hurts. So yesterday was my day to pressure wash, and he cleaned the grill, and then today he's pressure washing. Okay, you see how I kind of left on the sides here where I'm going to do my yellow? I sat and thought about it for quite a while as to how I was going to do this. I'm going to keep the same brush because I really like this brush. And I'm really not getting detail yet. So I'm going to do the darker brown. I think I'm going to do his little legs. So let's try that. Hopefully I like it. Oh yeah. Oh, see this this brown has a little, it's real runny, so it's kind of like fanning out. What do I want to say? Bleeding. It's bleeding into the wood, but that's okay because we're going to cover all of it. If I was doing like a fine line or something, I don't think that would work out so good. Or doing lettering. Now I printed this off on my computer, and I'm going to do the poor man's carbon paper where you take a pencil and you fill in the back, put this on your wood round, and then draw it in, and then we're going to paint it. But I tried to choose lettering that was a little easier. For some reason, I always pick the most difficult lettering to do, and then I have issues with it. So I'm hoping that I chose well, Grasshopper. Oh yeah, can't really see what these are. Okay, yeah, I liked a little bit darker, and I'm gonna do a little bit of detail. Let's see. I'm trying not to do a blob. Got a little detail in there, and we might do some shading on that. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get his other forelegs done. I'm hoping that you're not hearing all that humming. For my birthday last year, I got that pressure washer, and it has just been such a great gift. I love it. It's an electric one. We had a gas one and had nothing but problems with it. It was in the shop more than it was out. And so we just wound up selling it to somebody that he knew ahead of time that it was a problem. And then we took that money, and that's what I got for my birthday, was this pressure washer. It has worked well. It's not near as loud. And I don't have to put gas in it because gas isn't cheap right now. Talk about that for days. Okay. Oh my goodness. I like how this looks. And I don't think I need to put a second coat, although I see I missed some spots. I don't think I need to put a second coat on my little legs. What do you think? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love how that's... I'm definitely going to do some shading on my dark brown, with my dark brown. So if we'll see. How do I want this? It's hard with that fan blowing because it's drying my paint quicker than I want. Alright, so I'm going to try to make him look a little fuzzy, because bumblebees, if you look at them close, they're furry. They're not just... Trust me, it'll look better once I get them done. Let's see. Just taking my lines and just doing little dashes around it. Better. Okay. So I'm going to, what was this, a round 6. I'm going to use my other round 6. Make sure the paint is all the way out of this. One thing about keeping your brushes as long as you can is that you clean them as good as you can each time. Guess who wants back in? Come on. Come on. You want out, you want in. You want out, you want in. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Oh, you're in my way. All right. You know what? Before, I'm going to paint his little nose that darker brown. Let's see. I'll show you here in a sec. Because I don't want to leave anything untouched. There he is. There's his, let's see if I put it on the white background. There's his little nose. Okay, let's do I want to do this stripe? because this will be, in fact, these shouldn't be light brown. These are part of the stripe. So should I do it in black or do it in the dark brown? I'm going to try it in the dark brown because I can always go back over and do black over it, but you can't really take the dark brown over the top of the black. That won't look so hot. All right, dark brown there, dark brown here. Although I want to show a difference between the legs in that stripe. Okay, I like it. I like it, and I gotta do the middle one. But I think if we do yellow in the background underneath that, that will make that pop. So let's do that center. So I'm a planner. I like to plan. And I already have our Easter celebration completely planned out with table decorations, little gifts that I want for my guests, all sorts of things like that. Now, my husband's in charge of the menu. He's the cook. And he always makes the most amazing dishes. So I don't plan that at all. But I do the table, and I do gifts for our guests. And it's usually an Easter basket, but I fill it with some cool things. All right, so there's his little bee body. Too cute. I want to do some darker above these wings so it looks like there's a shadow of his wings. I like it. And I might do a little flecks here and there of the brown. But right now we're going to do his wings. And I've been kind of a little nervous about that because I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with these wings. I'm going to use my gray. And what I'm using for that is Martha Stewart's wet cement. I have used that for other things, gray. And I really like the color and the quality of this paint. Let's see, do I want to use... I got more paint on me than I probably have on the bee. And this is a real thick paint, so I might have to water that down some. Let's see. Oh, yeah. But it really does look like wet cement. I drew some designs on this bee just to try to get an idea of how I wanted to do these wings, because they're just an outline and I need to try to figure out how to do two wings on each side, if that makes sense. Like there's the inside wing, and then this one here is the outside wing. So there's two wings on each side. And see how I drew on there? Just with pencil. The paint covers it up. So it was just to get an idea. And like I said, I try to get everything to look exactly like a bee, and I know I need to stop doing that. I should make him more whimsical. I think I'd be happier with the process if I did that. Okay, I'm going to do the inside. I really have to thin this paint down. Wow, it's thick. I get all of my paint from Walmart and Joann Fabrics for the most part. I don't think I've ever bought paint at Michael's. So I don't know if their paint's any good or not because I can't speak for it. All right. Let's see. All right, hold on. I will bring it on camera just a second. Okay, Ah. So far I have that. What do you think? I do like that a lot. You know what? These side pieces, the lighter brown along here, are throwing me. I'm wondering if I should do those in the dark brown. What do you guys think? Should I do those in dark brown or just leave it in the light? I don't know. They're just... There, see it better that way? I don't like the light. Maybe I'll do it in the dark brown and then do those legs in black so it doesn't look like all one piece. I don't know. We'll try it. Let's see. Let me get his wings kind of how I want them. And I am going to take a little gray and I'm going to mix it with some white. Oh, my fan's drying my paint over here. Okay. I knew I had white over here for a reason. I just didn't know what it was going to be. All right. So I got a lighter gray. That way it will show the difference in my two wings. Of course, I got so much paint on the brush now. All right. Kind of looks too white. I might need to fix that. What do you think? I don't know. It looks white on camera. Let's put a little bit more gray in there. I'll do this side. Oh, it's hard to paint with that much paint on the brush. Let me see if I can get some off so I get a little bit of a point on my brush. Now, I'm not going to paint the sides of this bee. It's a laser cut, which means the sides are dark, almost like they've been burnt. And so I'm not going to see the sides. Oh, I did paint the side of that. Oops. Well, maybe I will now. You see there how those sides are burnt. All right, so I have that. And I think it'll look better once I get the little lines on there, the lines of the wings. And I might do that with either black paint or I might do that with a Sharpie marker. I keep wanting to put my paintbrush in my coffee. Not good. Cannot do a project without coffee. Where's my other brush? All right, so I'm going to do the dark brown along those edges because I didn't like how that looked. Oh, better. Oh, way better. See, I put brown all the way around instead of having the light brown and the dark brown. And I might not have to paint these legs a different color. I'm so picky and I need to stop it. Okay. I am going to really water down and get the lightest brown I can, along with a little white in there. All right. And go up in between the wings. Oh. And I'm just putting little dots or like swatches, swipes, I don't know, in around the wings so it looks like a little bit of shading. Because if you notice, you go outside and you look at trees or anything like that, there's so many different colors of shading. It's just not all dark. Like light green and dark green. No, there's like a bazillion different colors. So from a distance, it'll look a little better. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to put some lines on my wings. He's turning out pretty darn cute. All right, let's see. I put No. Don't like it. Try it with a Sharpie. It's kind of hard to paint over, or to use Sharpie over wet paint. But I want just a small amount of lines. And they can even be like a squiggly line. Because if you're a little shaky like me, today I'm a little shaky. Not bad. We'll do the other side, and then when the lighter gray is dry, I'll do that. But see, I got better control with a Sharpie than I do my paintbrush. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just, I got too much paint on the tip. There. Oh, come on. All right. It's hard to get the paint off the tip. All right, well, kind of get the idea. What do you think? I like it. All right, I'm going to let the wings dry a little bit. And while I'm doing that, let's try one more coat of white. Put the bee in front of the fan, because this is pretty dry, but look at how you can still see. So we're going to do one more coat. This was a wood round from Dollar Tree, and it was a Valentine one. And it was cute, but it's not something I wanted to use. No, I used this, didn't I? I used the chalk. All right. I'm going to get out another foam brush because I didn't take that one out of the water. All right. Oh, yeah. I think this coat is going to do the trick, maybe. Hopefully. See how it's covering a lot better. Ooh, this brush is floppy. Really? Really? Let's see. This one's not going to work too good. Let's see if I can dry this one off good enough. Oh! Maybe not. Always have paper towels. Oh, stop. There we go. Try to get all the water out of that. I doused myself. Did I get it on my shirt? Probably. Ugh. Can't take me anywhere. You can dress me up, but you can't take me out. Yeah, that brush is way better. Okay. It's still going to show those words. It might be a 3-coater. I'll have to use my other wood round that I already painted. I bought a package of this size, which I don't know what this size is. I'll have to look it up and then put it in the comments. But I got a whole package of wood rounds this size on Amazon. And it was fairly cheap, so I have also painted one of those. All right. Not bad. Not bad, but you can still see the lettering. See that? So we'll just let that one dry. Ah! I'm not using that brush again, so it's going in the water and it's staying till I get everything to the sink. Okay. Oh, missed my shirt. Yay! Okay, so this is the wood round that I painted. Let me see if I can get a hold of it. Oh, this is the one that I painted. Not bad. I am going to, I'm going to set my bee on it just so I can see where I want to put it in my words. Oh yeah. So it's going to look like this. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. Especially, I might not even paint the bee body yellow in the background. Kind of like it like that. We'll see. Let my bee dry a little bit. And this is kind of where I want my words. So I brought out some tape. Just gonna, oh, you know what? No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna stick it right there. And then on this side, no, I'm not. This side, I'm gonna do my pencil. I am just having a day, guys. Unfortunately for me, spring and fall are also migraine season, so I'm suffering a little bit. That's probably why I act like such a goof today. Like, what is wrong with her? What'd she put in that coffee? You'll never know. Nah, I'm not much of a drinker. A little teetotaler maybe, but not much. Maybe a glass of wine at Christmas. I don't know. I did have a couple of drinks when my daughter was here because it just felt like vacation. And I wasn't driving or going anywhere, so why not? Okay. Ta-da. Now, ooh, I'm going to put it on my wood round, but I need to put my bee back on there. The fan is just working against me today. Everything's blowing. So I'm going to turn it that way. Okay, so this is kind of where I wanted it, if I remember right. Yeah? Every time I look at that, it's so cute. Ah, okay, put my bee in front of the fan. Now I have this taped on so it won't move around. It is so cute. And sometimes, depending on the paint, if you use a gloss paint, it's really hard to do the lettering this way, but I used a matte today, and it makes it easier to transfer my design. So I'm just going to go around the letters. I'm going to get it out of that center because it's not wanting to. It rocks. I got this piece of lucite. Somebody was throwing it away, and I pulled it out of the trash, and it's perfect. I mean, I love using this, and it folds up. It's got a hinge. But even when I use hot glue or anything on it, I just take a razor blade or a knife, and it just pops right off. So it's always clean for the next thing. I'm not sure what it was used for to begin with, but whatever it was used for, they didn't want it anymore. All right, going around the edges. And I'm not really trying to do a perfect job here. I'm just getting it as close as I can, so I know what lines to follow. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. All right. Good thing it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, because it's not. One thing I do love about spring here is we get so many different birds that come, And they usually come right around this time, and it's just wonderful. Okay, I'm going to take that off. And this is what I have. Can you see that? There it is. So it's pretty light on there. And I think I'm going to do it in brown, since most of my bee is brown. I was going to use black, but I think I'm going to do brown. And this is my number 4 round. I put it against the white. It's got a pretty fine tip on it. Make sure if you're right-handed, you're going to start on the left side and go right, because if you go right and then stick your hand right in it as you're going along, not good. Ask me how I know. Have I done that before? Oh, yeah, frequently. I need to move my paint over here, though, because that fan, it's working. It's drying everything out. All right, I'm just using the dark brown, and it's called Real Brown. It's the multi-surface from Folk Art. Good paint, a little cheaper than, or a little more money than Apple Barrel. I think it's like double the price, but Apple Barrel is 50 cents. So for $1, you get a whole thing of paint, and it's lasted quite a while. All right. Oh, perfect. My paint is just the right consistency, so it's flowing good. I have practiced so much with these brushes, though, for years. So if you're not as good with a brush and is better with a marker, do a marker. But your paint really has to be dry, otherwise the marker won't, it'll get more paint on the tip, and then it won't write like you want. Like it did for those wings. It covered some of it, but not all of it. Okay. See? I know it's backwards. One of these days I'll figure out how to turn it around, but I have Googled it. I have done everything, and everybody says, you know, you can't turn it around. You can take a picture and flip the picture, but you can't flip the video. All of the amazing things we can do in this world, and we can't flip a video. So I can't flip a video. It's probably done, but not on the Facebook platform. All right, 2 letters down, 2 letters to go. I have worked with so many different types of paintbrushes over the years, and excuse me, it doesn't really matter what type you use. I am more on the length of the bristles and the shape of the bristles. Like, hold on just a second. This is a round 6, and so is this. My points are not as good. See the difference? Let's see if I can get over here on the, maybe on the dark. One is a lot longer bristles than the other, and, well, not a lot longer, but longer. And it makes a difference. I do better with the shorter bristles if I'm doing a lot of detail. The longer bristles if I'm doing longer lines like this lettering. So you just kind of have to find what works good for you. And remember, if you totally mess this up, let it dry, sand it down, paint it again. Nothing is permanent with this project. So don't get all, nervous. Oh, I can't paint that. No, I'm not even going to try. Just try. I have thrown way more projects than I have kept. So it's all trial and error, and it's all learning. And my mother would say, you just have to hold your mouth right. I don't know what that meant, but if you hold your mouth just right, you can get it. I notice the older I get, the more of my mom's sayings come out. I don't think I ever really paid no mind to them when I was younger, but I remember them now. Okay. She was a real crafter also. I mean, in a different way. She liked to make things, but she also liked to paint and wallpaper, and that was pretty much a real gift she had. I'm going to be wallpapering probably tomorrow. I have a couple walls in my kitchen that they need something. I don't know, they just need something. So I bought this beautiful wallpaper, and I think I'm going to try a little bit tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow or Monday. All right. Let's clean this off. There we go. Ta-da. So not too bad. I love this font, and it's called Cinnamon Bun. I get a lot of, look at my finger all painted. I get a lot of my fonts from Pinterest. They have the free font, and I download them to my computer. Not difficult at all. You can Google it. It's pretty simple to download fonts. All right, I am going to touch up my B. Let's let that kind dry. I'll put that in front of the fan for a while. And then we'll glue this baby on. I am going to, I want the finer one. I'm going to add a little bit more detail, getting water, to my B here. Let's see. Oh, my paint has really dried. There we go. And I'm just mixing of the colors that I already have. I'm just mixing some of those and just doing some dots along the edge or along the colors, just so he looks a little furrier. Up close, it probably won't look that great, but from a distance, it'll look a lot better. It'll look like it has more detail. What do you think? He's fuzzy. Up close, not so much. Back here, it looks a lot better. Okay, let's finish off those wings. I did not fuzzy up his head. I cracked myself up. Fuzzy up his head. I did not do that. So I might do that later, but I think right now I just kind of like it the way it is. Where's my paper? I got paint on this nib. There we go. I gotta kind of have to rub it off so I can do my wings. Alright. Putting some veining on his wings, like he's got little, I don't know what bees have. Maybe they have like a little vein coming out or some kind of detail. What do you think? I'm not real fond of the wings. I don't like the different color. I think the white, lighter gray should have been a little bit darker to match the other one. And I'm not fool with it. But for right now, I like this. So let's glue him on. I have my hot glue ready. And you probably could use other types of glue. But I think my hot glue here will work pretty good. Oh, I don't want to get glue all the way to the edges because his wings are going to go off the edge a little bit. And I'm just going to put it on some spots here. I don't think I'm going to put it on his legs so much. Okay. Glue strings. All right. Oh. Oh, guys, I really like this. Hold on. I like that I didn't glue his legs down. It gives them a little dimension because they stick up a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you know what? This might go in my kitchen. This might go in my kitchen. I really like this. This turned out super cute. What do you think? Couple of little things I would do different. I don't think I'm going to paint yellow in here like I originally thought. I like it like this. The only thing that I have a little problem with is the lighter colored wings, and I think I might fix that. But this is what we're going with. I'm going to put a little twine on the back and make a hook, make a little hanger thing for him. But I like this. This is what I'm sticking with. If you like this project and you want to make it, save it to your page. If you would like to see more of my videos, hit the little follow at the top. Show your friends. I would be so appreciative. I'm really enjoying doing this side business, and I would love to have this be my full-time job someday. So help me out if you would. If you like, only if you enjoy this. Only if this is something you would like to see more often. I am Danielle with InspireMeToDIY.com and InspireMeFabulous.com. If you like the shirt. So I'm going to be creating more Christian Easter shirts coming up here pretty soon. So keep checking it out and have a fabulous Saturday. Yay! And be kind. I love it. Thank you. Bye.